Wholesaling is not a good side hustle. I don't care what you saw on TikTok, it's just not. At least in the way most people think of a side hustle. In fact, if the thought ever came into your mind, I wonder if I could do wholesaling as a side hustle to make some extra cash this month, then definitely the answer is no. Wholesaling is not a good side hustle. If you've recently searched on Google, best side hustles for 2024, then without hesitation, wholesaling most definitely is not a good side hustle. Honestly, I hate the word side hustle. I cringe when I hear that word. I hate to be the one to tell you, but side hustle is synonymous with scam. For me, side hustle makes me think of words like easy money, fast cash, no work or effort, and something for nothing. Most people searching for a side hustle are usually looking to spend maybe an hour or two a week doing something that requires no skill whatsoever with the disillusion that they're going to make a crap ton of money and be wearing a gold chain and driving a Lamborghini by the end of the week. Internet side hustles attract the get-rich-quick crowd and give the wholesaling industry a bad rap. All you have to do is watch a few Jerry Norton videos on YouTube, then make a few phone calls, and you'll get a deal and make $10,000. Although it is true that people have watched a few Jerry Norton videos on YouTube, made a few phone calls, got a deal, and made $10,000, but that's not the point. The point is, wholesaling is not get rich quick if that's what you're looking for with a side hustle. Now, can you get started wholesaling part-time? Yes you can, but it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be work and it's gonna require blood, sweat, and tears, but yes, you can. One of the best examples I've seen is Brian Russo, who is now one of my business partners in Boston, Massachusetts. Brian did wholesaling as a side hustle his senior year in high school and made over $100,000 in assignment fees. He wasn't even 18 yet, and he couldn't even sign contracts, so he partnered on deals with my other now business partner, Jared Hetler, in Richmond, Virginia. Sometimes Brian would find the deal and Jared would find the buyer, or vice versa. Jared would find the deal and Brian would find the buyer. But Brian's side of the deals, the amount he made and took to the bank was over $100,000 while still in high school. Now, if a 17-year-old high school kid who can't even sign contracts can make over $100,000 virtually wholesaling in another market part-time, I would say just about anyone can do it. But hold on. No, actually, that's not true at all. Most people can't do what Brian did for two reasons. First, most people, especially people who search side hustle on the internet, are not willing to put in the work that Brian did. Brian would get home from school, make a sandwich, then call agents and sellers for 3 to 4 hours every single day, consistently, without fail, day in and day out. Can you imagine making $100,000 in high school? I remember my senior year, I worked at a tree nursery after school for $5.50 an hour doing manual labor. Now, the thing is, most people aren't willing to call agents and sellers for 3 to 4 hours every single day. They don't have the mental toughness. The second reason why most people can't do what Brian did is because they don't have, a fire in the belly, a drive to conquer, a thirst for victory, a desire to win, a Spartan at the core. It's a rare thing indeed. Rejection doesn't slow him down. Obstacles don't stop him. I'm reminded of a Bible verse in Proverbs. A slack hand causes poverty, but the hand of the diligent makes rich. Most people can't do what Brian did because most people have a slack hand, they're soft and entitled, but oh no, not Brian. That boy is on a mission to make something extraordinary with his life, and while his buddies are playing video games and hanging out with friends on the weekend, and while you're watching Netflix or drinking too much trying to forget your miserable existence of a life, Brian is making deals and building a business and a life that he can be proud of. In fact, do me a favor right now. Leave a comment and say, Brian, way to go, dude. You are a flipping genius. Now, I relate to Brian in so many ways because I see my younger self. I wasn't 17. I was 27 when I started, but I had a hunger to succeed that could not be satiated. I worked at wholesaling part-time before and after my minimum wage construction job. I worked nights and weekends and every waking minute outside of my day job for a year before I was able to quit my job and wholesale houses full-time. For me, it was never get rich quick. I never thought of wholesaling as a side hustle. For me, it was always when I make it, not if I make it. There was no plan B. I put it all on the line. It was high stakes and do or die. That was now 20 years ago, and I built the most amazing business and life. I'm married to the girl of my dreams. We have 10 kids. We live part of the year in Puerto Rico on the ocean and part of the year on a private lake in Montana. The only thing I don't have is a Lamborghini. I have a 15-passenger van instead, but other than that, I truly live a dream life. All thanks to my start with wholesale real estate. So if you're part of the 99% looking for a side hustle, wholesaling is not for you. Stop watching this video right now and go find a different side hustle, because wholesaling is not a good idea. But if you're part of the 1% willing to pay the price and consistently put in the work, wholesaling can be your ticket to a better life. Let me show you how. In the beginning, I'm guessing you're like Brian Russo, Jared Hetler, me, and most people starting out, and you have time but no money to start wholesaling houses. That puts you at a disadvantage because you don't have a marketing budget. As such, in the beginning, you need free or low-cost marketing strategies to start generating motivated seller leads. So first, let me share with you a zero-cost strategy and then a low-cost strategy. The best zero-cost strategy is finding distressed properties on market listed for sale with real estate agents. These are sellers that hired a real estate agent to sell their unwanted properties that you can get at a steep discount. The challenge is finding them because there are hundreds and even thousands of homes for sale at any given time in any given market. So how do you know which ones are motivated sellers? Now, to make that process easier and faster, I developed a free tool called Data Cruncher. What it does is it finds all the homes that are actively listed for sale that are below the market average value. It's super easy. You put in the zip code and voila, it gives a list of underpriced homes. These are properties that you can go after, saving you countless hours trying to find distressed properties. And like I said, I'll give it to you for free. Just go to mydatacruncher.com, and I'll even give you the script so that you know exactly what to say to agents and how to overcome objections. Just go to agentofferscripts.com for that free download. Next is a low-cost method to generate motivated seller leads, and that is by using a revolutionary new data software called Propwire. Now with Propwire, you can search and download an unlimited amount of distressed seller leads in any market in the US, like pre-foreclosures, absentee owners, and vacant properties, and so on. And the best part about Propwire is it's absolutely free to search and download as many leads as you want. All the other data providers charge a monthly subscription fee for only a certain amount of downloads and then charge additional upsell fees for more data, but not Propwire. Like I said, unlimited searches and downloads for free. Not a trial or an introduction promo, but free forever. Once you have a list, you can skip trace that list to get the phone numbers. Now there is a cost to skip trace, but it's very inexpensive. That's the low cost part. Once you have a list with phone numbers, you can call or text the sellers to see if they're interested in selling. And just like with agent scripts, I also have seller scripts that I'll give to you for free. I'll put that link for the free download in the description below this video for you. Now using Propwire, one of my other wholesale partners, Matt Spinks in Knoxville, Tennessee, did his first couple of wholesale deals. I'll put a link to that video interview in the description below as well so you can see how he did it. Matt is another example of a real hustler, not a side hustler. In his first year wholesaling, he did over $500,000 in assignment fees. And like I said, he's now one of my partners and we're doing wholesale deals together every single month. And we're even developing land and building and selling new homes. So if you're like Brian, Jared, or Matt, and you have an insatiable desire to succeed and you're willing to put in the work and use the free and low-cost strategies I just shared, you most definitely can get started part-time and make a lot of money relatively quickly. In fact, to help you even more, do two things. First, subscribe to my channel and watch my videos. I cover every topic imaginable about wholesaling and flipping. Any questions you could possibly have, I have the answer in a video. But don't just consume, take massive action. Second, for every deal you find that meets my criteria, I'll buy it and pay you $10,000. I'll show you how to find the deals, how to use my contracts to secure them, and give you my proof of funds to show agents and sellers that you're the real deal. Now, if that sounds exciting, register for a free training where you can learn all the details. Just go to my10kcheck.com to learn more. Finally, if you're starting out and you have time but no money, be sure to watch a video where I go into more detail about how to start doing 3 to 5 deals a month with little to no marketing budget. Watch that video now, and I'll see you on the next video.